Woo! Hey there, folks. It's Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live here on the farm. It is hot, hot, hot. I'm getting my tablet all set up here. We're going to take you guys for a walk first today before we start chatting. Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the farm vlog tonight. Whew, Wednesday Night Live. I think it's Wednesday. I hope it's Wednesday. Oh, man. Last week I had a cold, and this week nothing's going right. So let me take you around and show you what the heck is going on right now. A lot of you guys ask about the Willis Jeep, Popcorn the Willis. Where is Popcorn? What's going on with Popcorn? Popcorn's buried in there, man. I don't have enough shop space, dude. So it looks like I have some grease right here. There we go. I don't have enough shop space, so the only place I have to keep grass seed and fertilizer dry is right there, and right beside it is Popcorn the Willis Jeep. And no, I haven't got an opportunity to put up the gorge yet. Oh man. So let's talk about when nothing goes right, man. So when nothing goes right, this happens. I've got Skitty Bop loaded up here on the trailer here. The Unicorn Dodge, if you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook, there's a pop quiz over there as to what went wrong with the Unicorn Dodge yesterday. I had to do an emergency brakeectomy. So I put new brakes on the Unicorn, and they had eaten through the passenger side rotor. The rotor was all just all messed up. Well, when I put it all back together, everything seemed to be going well. Not so much. So I got out of the truck the other day, and I just put the back of my hand up against the wheel, and the passenger side brake caliper was squeezing constantly. So I jacked it up yesterday because we got hooked up to the trailer. We had the Ventrac tractor on here yesterday about this time, and I broke it today too, by the way. So we had the Ventrac on there, and I had to haul this thing about 25 miles away to do a job for a subscriber, and that's what some of the videos this weekend are going to be. By the way, pound the like button. If you're coming in the door here, guys, please hit the like button. It's just that easy. Just hit the like button. It helps us out a whole lot here on the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please jump in and subscribe. If you're not getting your notifications, click that notification bell. I haven't been able to do as many videos lately because I've just been so stinking busy, and it is hot, hot, hot here in North Carolina. So yesterday I think we had a high of 89, and the heat index, I'm soaking wet. This is wet. My shirt is Stoney Ridge Farmer shirt. It is absolutely soaking wet. I got rained on today. So anyway, I was doing a job at a subscriber's farm over here in our same county, and I got over there, and I got about, I'd say 85% done with everything I could mow with the Ventrac. And man, that thing did a great job. The Tough Cut did a great job, but I got into a piece of wood that was a little bit too big for the Ventrac, and I snapped something on that. You're gonna have to watch that video to find out about that. But we did, man, we made a massive improvement on this guy's property. It looks awesome. If you're watching right now, don't worry, I'm gonna send you some pictures soon. I have perpetual grease on my face. I shaved. It was hot, man. I can't stand it anymore. So I loaded up Skitty Bop here, and underneath Skitty Bop, let's all get down here. Underneath there, do you see the hydraulic fluid? I got a hydraulic fluid leak underneath Skitty Bop. I don't know what the heck the deal is there. My buddy Frank that does the land clearing, was kind enough to let me borrow this since I broke the Ventrac and couldn't get my job done. And then I loaded up Skitty Bop and found out, man, it's a significant hydraulic leak. It's either a significant hydraulic leak, or though you guys that know about John Deere 250 skid steers, it could be the overflow. It could be the overflow pipe. So maybe when I rode up on the trailer, because there's no puddle underneath where it was parked. But when I rode up on the trailer, I don't know, maybe I had an overflow issue with the hydraulic fluid, so it tipped up and then set back down, and the hydraulic fluid is slap full on that thing. So that's what's up there. I had a fella coming to buy our John Deere Gator, and he backed out on me. So we have the John Deere Gator. We've been using it. I love having two side-by-sides, but we were going to get rid of one of them just because it's more equipment to maintain. And guys, I've just maintained too much stuff. I'm maintaining too much stuff. This farm is absolutely overwhelming, and to take you guys along is my break. It's my creative break, really. And you're going to get some awesome video footage of me cleaning up this guy's property. If you're considering buying a piece of land, or if you already have a piece of land and it's all grown up in brush, and you're like, man, what do I do? Do I hire a forestry mulcher? What do I do? The next few videos are going to tell you. We've also got a repair video to do. So no fault of Maschio. I was saying it wrong. Maschio. No fault of Maschio, but I have a broken part right there on the sickle bar mower. So I was up and I got about 3/4 of the way done. I'm gonna have to drop this and put the Woods what do you call it, BB72X, the Woods Extreme mower. I'm gonna have to put that on there very soon. Big shout out to Woods. Woods didn't provide me with that extreme mower, but it has been the best go-to mower here on the farm. It really has. It is a beast of a brush cutter. So if you're not considering buying a sickle bar mower, which this thing did awesome. I mean, I mowed the whole other side of the farm with it, but I got into a rock or something and it started chattering. And what happened was, you're gonna have to watch the video to see. I've got to take this thing all the way apart and replace one little piece in there. It's about that big. And I think I may have, I don't know, maybe clipped a little piece of wood or something like that out in the field. But it got me. So there's always something going on. We are taking the John Deere 5065 in to have a backhoe attachment put on next week. This is my water bottle that I carry with me on the tractor there. So here's why I haven't worked on popcorn. That's why. If you think your garage is messier than mine, let me know. We'll be able to chat here, guys, and I saw there were some super chats. I'm going to close my garage doors real quick because we have impending rain coming too, and I've got to put some oil dry out on this trailer right here because it's just a bummer. Put some super clean on there, spray it on there good. We got to do a little super clean giveaway tonight too. If you have a trailer like this and you spill oil on it, super clean will eat it off. It will just eat the oil right off. Oh, I'm squatting down. So I'm feeling better, guys. I'm feeling 100% better. We're getting some cool weather here, and I'm gonna be sitting up here beside my tablet. I have it right there so you and I can talk, and we can have our normal live stream where I can see you, you can see me, and I can talk to you. Whew. So, long days, not so long nights. I remember being 25 years old and thinking to myself, boy, these are long nights. Not so much, not long nights anymore. We'll get settled here real quick so I can see your guys' chats and everything. So, first of all, there were a couple super chats that I missed. I want to thank you guys. Elvis Smith, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Farm Off Fanatic, as usual. Guys, go check out Farm Off Fanatic. What a great guy. Me and Farm Off Fanatic got on the phone and talked a little bit day before yesterday, something like that. We were talking about just how it is to be on YouTube, and be picked apart for all the things you do. That's just our bread and butter, I guess. So we got a $5 super chat from Farmall Fanatic, and Elvis Smith sent a $10 super chat. And we've got a couple channel members in here, Farmall Fanatics in here, and who else is a channel member that's in here? Tori, yeah, awesome, and Doug Davis and John Hartley. So if you guys aren't getting your notifications right away when I post these live streams, please go in and click and unclick your notification bell, and that will hopefully fix that problem. That's a bummer, and I'm sorry, but that's the way it goes. You can see, I don't know if you can see in my eyes, I am absolutely exhausted. I am just soaking wet, really tired. It's been a crazy few weeks. Elvis Smith is a new channel member, man. Thank you so much. Woo! We always give a woo for that. Guys, you're the reason why I do these things. You're the reason why I take on a lot of projects. And hopefully, if you're subscribed to the channel, you're learning a little bit. We've had some crazy stuff. Let's talk about ads on the YouTube channel. Okay, so how this works for YouTube, for folks like me, is ads pop up on the videos. Ads will pop up on the videos. If you're interested in whatever's in the ad, then click it. If you're not interested and you don't want to watch it, then click skip ad. I have no control whatsoever for political ads. So just so you guys know, I do not have any control whatsoever on these political ads, and we're going to see a lot more political ads popping up on the channel. And I don't have control whether it's Biden or Trump or Mary Poppins popping up on the channel. So guys, you're right. Scott, I think it's Scott, right? S Purcell, he emailed me the other day. You're right. The dog days are almost over, and we're supposed to have cooler days. It started raining on me. I mean, literally downpouring on me while I was working and filming about 2 hours ago. I've got a good line to take Skitty Bop over and finish the stinking job that I started. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how motivated I am. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. It's getting close to supper time. I'm going to go to bed early and get up early and get some work done. Get up early. I don't know how you guys feel, but a lot of what's going on really in our country and in our world, and having to wear masks everywhere, it's affected me. It's affected, I think it's affected everyone, but it has affected me, and it's kind of got me down a little bit, man. The dog days of summer, working my butt off, putting up this YouTube content and being so busy got me down. And I totally blame that for why I got sick. I'm going to move you guys so that I'm not sitting in the dark. There. Ooh, maybe that'll be better. Now you can see all the cool toys in the background that Josh has to maintain all the time. So, man, things have kind of got me down, and I believe that's why I felt bad. I think I felt bad because I don't think I had an illness. I just think I felt bad, and it's that time of year. It's just really, really draining. Like Neutrino said, Neutrino said. So I don't leave the land. Yeah, it is draining. So we had some more super chats here. We had Philip the Wise says, "Did you feel the earthquake in Rockingham County? Any damage?" So we live in a trailer, bro. And the one good thing about a trailer, mobile home, we live in a 14 by 80, 1990 model mobile home, in case you think I'm some kind of baller that's rolling in the dough here. We live in a 1990. What is that? How many years is that? 30 years. We live in a 30-year-old mobile home, okay? They're designed to go down the road. So there's nothing better than living in a mobile home during an earthquake, because you just shake, rattle, and roll, and it's designed to take a beating like that. So Philip the Wise, no damage, no troubles, no problems, brother. Doug Davis and a $20 super chat. Thank you, Doug. I dig the cowboy hat, man. I dig it. Hey, Josh, says Omar. Ricky in the house. Woo, from Oxford, England. Man, we had a great time over in England, and I hope to get Mrs. Stoney Ridge over to England sometime soon, too. Guys, there's been some stress in my life that I haven't talked about on the YouTube channel, and tonight I think I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Having a place like this and having two people like me and Mrs. Stoney Ridge working so hard and spending every last minute working has taken a toll, and it's taken a toll on our marriage. Just so you guys know, don't get in over your head, okay? That's the biggest thing. Me and Mrs. Stoney Ridge are getting along good. Everything's okay, but it's stressful on the marriage, and I just want to let you guys know, take some time for yourself. I'm getting ready to go with Red Beaver on a fishing trip. If you guys follow the channel, you know who Red Beaver is. Cannot wait for that. We're going to take you guys along, and we're actually going to take you over to the pond back here, and we're going to do some fishing in that pond and show you guys the fish there too. So another super chat is Farnsworth Farms. This is for the fencing vids. I learned a lot. I fence with star pickets and 6-string wire sheep in Australia. Awesome, dude. Thank you, man. Wonderful time to get the hiccups. That's my body telling me that I need to drink water. Carolina homesteader Megan Harris says, dude, I have to wear a mask while I work at the farmer's market, and I'm super pregnant. It has me down too. It has me down, and I partially blame that little illness that I have on wearing a mask. I did get on a plane and I flew to Colorado, and I didn't start feeling rotten until I got back. But having that same mask, so if you're gonna travel and you're gonna have to have a mask on for an extended period of time, I'm a registered nurse. I'm gonna tell you this: if you've got to do it, if you have to do it because of public mandate or whatever, change your mask. Okay, change your mask every 2 or 3 hours. There's science that backs it up, that you need to change your mask, okay? Because you're getting gross stuff in there. That's the simple way of putting it. So Farnsworth Farms, there was another super chat cruising down, and somebody became a channel member down here. Where did that happen? Come on, where is it? Elvis Smith. Yep. Gosh, if I miss your super chats, guys, I'm sorry. I do have to look at my tablet right here to read your questions. Get yourself a fan blowing on you out there. No doubt. It's cooled off a little bit, and I'm soaking wet, so it doesn't seem to matter. So, Farnsworth Farms. Yes, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. Yes, I am. Trevor H says, I haven't put a mask on yet. Well, if you've had to go anywhere in public, you probably have put a mask on or have had to put a mask on. I do not subscribe to the fact that wearing a mask is somehow bad for you for 10 minutes when you walk in Walmart and get something, or you run into Lowe's or whatever. I don't subscribe to that. And you can watch any number of anybody on the internet, and there's going to be 50,000 people that say masks are horrible, they're bad for you, and there's going to be 50,000 people saying that masks are good for you. And I'm not going to get into it, but when I go into a public place, typically I'll wear a mask if it's required. Okay, so I'm a dumb old country boy. Changing your mask is common sense. It is, Lawn Commander. It sure is. I didn't change my mask. I wore the same mask from Greensboro, North Carolina, all the way to Colorado, and it was on for about 7 hours, the same mask. And I really wished I would have packed like 5 masks, and I would have changed mask every 2 hours or so. So something to think about if you're planning on doing any traveling. And I do feel safe with air travel. I did feel safe. I flew Delta, and I felt very safe with air travel. I felt like they were going above and beyond, doing what they're supposed to do. I did miss the fact that I couldn't get a cup of coffee on the airplane. They they weren't serving coffee yet. So, Stoney Ridge Farm, did you take apart the beard challenge and do it halfway? It's hot, man. I call this the bowl of gravy beard. This is where you dip your chin in a bowl of gravy, and that's what's left. I like this beard. I don't know. Guys, tell me. I always had a goatee. I always liked having a goatee. So, enlightened news. No virus. Stop the lies. I don't believe it at all. It is true. It is true. It is true. And I have lost a friend. I've lost a friend. A good friend. There is no falsehood here. So, that's it. It's true, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. Farm All Fanatic, thank you for posting a link to the website, brother. We do have. I started doing my own merch. I needed more to do, right? I started doing my own merch, so you can buy this hat. You can buy our Stoney Ridge Farmer hats and shirts. These are our new shirts, a new design, and we have the old classic designs too. And we want to probably maybe come out with some edgy political type shirts. We did away with a few shirts like the Stoney Ridge Speed Shop. Until we get the shop built, we'll probably won't have that shirt available anymore. So Walmart is the only place around that makes it mandatory to use a mask. All other stores leaves it up to us. I don't know why the big deal. I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, it's not that big a deal to put a mask on if it protects you. If it doesn't protect you, again, like I said, if you are going to have to wear a mask, then wear it and change it out every couple of hours. That's my take on it. So I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want that to be the normal culture in my America. I don't want that to be the normal culture in my America. However, right now we have a pandemic, and that's it. I don't want it to be in 15 years for everybody to be normal, for it to be normal for everybody to be wearing masks. I don't want that. I hope that doesn't happen. So, did the pigs and goats finish clearing the land, says Justin. Nope, they didn't, brother. They didn't. And Frank, the guy that was clearing land, he just left. He came and dropped that brush cutter off for me on Skittybot. And we're gonna have the use of an excavator. So we're renting an excavator, a great big, I think it's a Komatsu, with either a 3-foot or a 4-foot bucket. I think it has a thumb on it, and we're gonna be ripping into the land clearing jobs very soon, and we're gonna start seeding more grass. It's getting to grass seeding time, so we're gonna break out that Woods Precision Super Seeder, and we're gonna get out here and we're gonna hit these bare spots, and we're gonna show you guys exactly what we're doing. Buck Western, need your engineering input. I'm an engineering student designing a tractor for the sole purpose of less technology. I don't like the idea of having to wait for tech to come work on the track. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everything's all computerized now. It's all computerized. And if you buy a tractor, I think more than 25 horsepower, I think you have some tier 4 emissions type stuff to deal with too. So it's all going to computers. Someday that's going to be a problem. While it's not a problem, you can watch Stoney Ridge Farmer here on YouTube. Eugene Wilsey says the mask is not to protect you from them, it's to protect them from you. Okay, being a registered nurse, when we take care of a patient in the hospital that has TB, we wear the appropriate mask. They don't wear a mask all day, every day in the room. They're in what's called a negative pressure room. TB is tuberculosis. So that is something that is transmitted via droplet. That is something that you have to wear the specific type of mask to prevent that. If you have a beard, I hear noise, sorry. If you have a beard, then I had a special face mask that I had to wear that drew air from behind me and blew it in my face constantly. So, please stop with the mask stuff. Pete Jones. Okay, Pete. I'll stop right away as soon as I answer this question. It's to protect you, and it's to protect others. Okay? It's PPE. So, where's the wood miser? Justin Thurston. Wood miser is right up here behind the house, and I have not moved it since I got it here to the house. So I still have to do my 2019 taxes. I still haven't done that yet. So I'm finishing up this job with the Skitty Bop, and then I'm going to get on to some office work here in the house. Do have a new chainsaw video coming. Got us a 572 XP Husqvarna, a Pro Series saw. Really excited to unbox that thing, get it out. We're going to do that and show you that saw. And we'll kind of do a little comparison to the Husqvarna 460 Rancher also. So, love your video. What will you be fishing for? When we go down, me and the Red Beaver, we're going to be fishing in the river. I think we're fishing for drum, but I'm not positive. Where are the dogs? The dogs are in their kennel, where it has a nice concrete floor and they're laying there cool. So pretty much every day I'll take the dogs down to the pond and let them jump in the water and cool off, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Lynn the Okie, did you finally get livestock? We've had cows here on the farm since December. So yeah, yep. I'm not doing my taxes until next year. It's funny. Greg, I'm not even going to get into the long comment on where's the empirical truth that the virus is true. I have friends that work in labs. I have physician friends. I have nurse friends. It's true. It's real. It's not fake. It's real. It's real. It's real. I work in healthcare. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. So this isn't a virus channel, by the way, and this is not a anti-government channel, and this is not going to turn into that. And this is a farm channel, and this is what we're doing: farm, mechanical, fun stuff, the stuff that we're doing here on the Stoney Ridge. So haven't gone fishing since last spring, man. Greg, not the forum. It's okay. Don't give him too much. I just there's not a virus channel. Exactly. So Gary, we're talking about the wood miser. Wood miser's up here behind the house. It's parked in the field. As soon as I can get to it, I've got logs piled up over here on the other side of the farm that need to be cut. What we got to do is take the cows, and you guys will see all this in video. We've got one cow that's about to calf, the one I call Butthead. She's about to calf, so hopefully we can get that video pretty soon too. She's probably, I think it's any day now. Like, she's 2 or 3 days out. She's dilated. Things are swelling up there on the back end of her, so hopefully she drops her calf pretty soon. All the cows have been looking at me because the last few days I ran out of sweet feed, and I always give them about a half a scoop of sweet feed, just a little treat every day, so they'll come up and I can take care of them. So yeah, guys, how did you like the video with Temple Grandin? If you didn't see that video, that when we went out to Colorado last week to see Temple Grandin, that was just something really super special for me. Temple Grandin is 72 years old. What a brilliant mind. What a different mind. It was something really it was something really special. Dude, Greg, I'm tired of it, dude, okay? I'm tired of it. Goodbye, Greg. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to argue with you over coronavirus on my channel. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so have you ever been to Ireland? I've driven, not driven. I've flown into Shannon, Ireland. Can you get a shout out? You just gave yourself a shout out. Everybody here sees the comments that go past, so you got a shout out. Let's see here. Dig out of the COVID depression. Yeah, and I think we all are affected by it for sure. So let's talk about, thank goodness fall is coming. Thank goodness cooler weather is coming. Chainsaw weather is coming. Wood miser weather is coming. We've got, and again, the excavator is going to be coming pretty soon, and we're going to be clearing out a spot for the shop. Our shop is going to be either 50 or 60 feet wide, and I'd love to have your input, what you think, if you guys have shops of your own. It's either going to be 50 or 60 feet wide with 6 14-foot bay doors and 3 or 4 walk-in doors, and we're going to put a little farm office up there and everything so I can clear out some of the space here in the house. We want to save up our money. We want to pay off our land, save up our money, and we don't want to go into debt to build our house. And that's the goal. That's part of the reason why we bought the wood miser, so that I can build part of my house with the wood that I harvest here on the farm. Hunting time is coming, and I'm gonna make time to hunt. Did you get the skid steer fixed? Think trucking. You just missed us. We went over there and we looked up underneath the skid steer. I've got a hydraulic leak, and it seems like a major hydraulic leak. So I've got probably an hour's worth of mowing to do. It's on the back of the Unicorn Dodge and the trailer. But man, I'm tired of having all this equipment to maintain and all this stuff to keep up. And when anything breaks related to tractor, and you guys can probably speak to that, when anything breaks related to a tractor, it costs thousands of dollars. So now that I've got some sort of hydraulic leak or some sort of issue with Skiddy Bop over there, I'm worried about the money I'm going to have to spend. So I've got to take the John Deere 5065 up to get the backhoe attachment put on. I'm going to take it up to James River Equipment in Martinsville, Virginia. I'm going to take it up there on Monday, and they said they can get right on it, 2 or 3 day turnaround, so that'll be awesome. You can never build a shop too big. So yeah, we're talking 50 or 60 wide by 150 long with a lean-to for outside storage, because there's no reason to have that square footage taken up by all these pieces of equipment. So Dad warned me, and you wonder why Dad is always tired and mean. Because Dad is always tired and mean because everything's always breaking, man. Everything's always breaking. Square foot of shot should be 10 times the size of your home. It's funny. Well, bad mother effer, you love my channel. I wish you'd when you have a YouTube name like that, and I had that wallet for a long time from Pulp Fiction. When your YouTube avatar is a cuss word, it oftentimes makes people not listen to you. I just want to let you know that people just completely disregard what you say. So yeah, you can easily change that name to something that's appropriate for children. You know what I mean? That's just my 2 cents, okay? It doesn't take very good. Pete Greaves, how's the lane shark doing? So, the lane shark is doing good. The lane shark is going to get mounted up on the front of the tractor, and we're going to go around the edges of our fields here pretty soon. And I've got to have a camera person. So, either Mrs. Stoney Ridge or the drone or something is going to have to hold the camera while I run around and do this stuff. So, faux show. Jenny says, first Saturday lime works for spiders. You know, different times of year. Here's my take. And a lot of you guys might subscribe to having like Terminex or some insect control company that comes out to your house and sprays. Here's my take, man. Every time during the year, different times of the year, it's like spider season in the fall. Ants come in the spring and in the fall. Just don't give them any food, and hopefully they'll go away. That's my take on it. So my Cornish crosses are not very big because they're all in the freezer. We process the chickens, and they're all in the freezer. I'm looking at and spiders are good, except for having cobwebs all over your house looking like the Addams Family isn't so good. So we got 414 people in here, 249 likes. Guys, pound that like button. It's real easy. Boom. It helps the channel. I promise. I promise. I think there was a super chat. Doug Davis, super chat, $5 for an adult beverage will help cool you off. No doubt, man. No doubt. Still got a little bit of work to do today, though. I don't want to jump into an adult beverage just yet. Not just yet. So, Emery, Lane Shark is a loader mount mower. Yeah, it is. It is a mower mount mower. uh, a loader mount mower. Have 100 Cornish crosses coming from McMurray Hatchery in 2 weeks. So that'll put you processing your birds in October. That'll probably be okay, depending on where you live. Hopefully, you live south of like Pennsylvania, Ohio, because it's going to be pretty cold. What you going to do with that backhoe on the 5065? We're going to roll stumps out. So, see this right here? Let's turn that around. See, that looks like a bush right there, and that looks like a bush right there. That's two poplar trees that I cut a few years back, and they're sprouting stump growth, so they're bushing back out. So we're hopefully either going to grind those stumps or we're going to dig them there stumps up. So a backhoe is just an indispensable thing to have on the farm. And we have water systems to build too, so we have to have permanent water systems for our cows. Definitely. Emery, how do you like your gimbal? It does the job, brother. It does the job. This is the gimbal. I'm holding a gimbal in my hand that holds the camera steady. When I don't do it, the camera's shaking like crazy. Tim Duffer, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Tim. Woo! Thank you. Guys, all of you, I appreciate all your support. There's 400 of you in here right now. 400 of you share the videos with 400 other people that share the videos with 400 other people that share the videos. It helps. I promise. It helps. In YouTube, I'm sorry to say, I'm not sorry to say, I've worked really, really hard to build a great YouTube channel and hopefully provide some awesome information for you guys. And it's what's paying for our farm. It's what's helping me to follow my dream, and Mrs. Stoney Ridge also. So it really is. And we've still got a house to build. We've got a cabin to build here on the farm so people can come and stay. We've got sheds and shops and just years and years and years of stuff to get done for sure. Guys, if you type a really long comment, I can't read it. In most cases. We're going to read Meadowview Lawn Cares. Hey Josh, just happy I caught you live, and it's going so fast. I ended up buying the same grapple bucket from Titan. Should be here tomorrow. Awesome. And you use the discount code. Cool, man. Good deal. I like it. I just unhooked it and put the brush cutter on there. So, try to thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. He says, Michael says your channel is second to none. I do things that other people don't do. I get on a plane and I fly to Colorado and interview Temple Grandin. We're going to do some more Made in America stuff here in October. We're going to be going out to Tartar Farm and Ranch. We're going to go to ABI Attachments. We're going to go to the Fall Fence Forum with my buddy Luke at Farm Fence Solutions. That's awesome, guys. If you get a chance, go on farmfencesolutions.com. I do believe it's open to the public, and you could come and learn about fencing. It's just an awesome community of fencers and folks that work together. So build that shop, a big barn dominium. Yeah, you should do a giveaway for your honey. If I had any honey harvested, man, I would be all about it, for sure. Papa A's Farm said, thank you for reading Meadowview's comment. If you really want to get my attention and I'm not seeing your comment and you've typed it 50 times, please don't just keep doing it. Just put it in a super chat and I'll see it right away. It lights up red. I mean, that's what I don't know what it does on your guys' end, but it lights up, so I can see it. Is the dump truck still on the farm? Old Mater's still on the farm. Old Mater needs to get all of his fluids changed, and we got to get him down here, but I got to catch my tail first. So I got to catch my tail first. That's probably coming this fall. I just put up 135 foot 6 foot chicken fence. That's enough for me. Woo! Yeah, you must have 1,000 chickens, man. Cousin G is doing good. Cousin G rolled a he might be watching right now. Cousin G rolled a telehandler over on its side the other day. Are you guys familiar with rolling a diesel vehicle over, and when you try to turn it off, it won't turn off? It just revs up until it blows up. You guys ever heard of that? It's interesting. Thank you, Mechanic Mike. I appreciate it, brother. Want to get some more mechanical projects, man. That's why we're building the shop. That's what we want to do. We want to get some more cool mechanical projects and be able to work inside and not be soaking wet with sweat. So when I've got these things that break, we can pull into the shop in a cool place. And I can't imagine trying to film a YouTube video with sweat drip, 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 dripping off your nose. You just can't do it, man. Jeff Lewis, what did you do before Stoney Ridge Farm? I'm a registered nurse. I did a lot of stuff, man. I was in the Air Force for a little over 4 years. I was an electrician, learned how to climb poles, climb power poles and utility poles, and we did the overhead electrical. So I was a lineman, and we learned how to do the interior electrical, wind motors, do high voltage splices, all that stuff. I did that for my tenure in the Air Force. I got out. I started going to school to be a doctor. I started pre-med at Weber State University in Ogden, Utah, and ended up bridging on over into the nursing program. Got my registered nursing degree and worked as a nurse in the intensive care unit for about 13 years. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Started growing a garden. I started growing a small garden, much like you guys. Started growing a garden. Decided I wanted to take it to the next level. Looked for 20 to 50 acres, and now we're on 150 acres, and it's swallowing me whole. It's awesome, guys. Yeah, called the Runaway Diesel. Dean White. Yes, that's called the Runaway Diesel. So when you turn a diesel vehicle over on its side, and you don't get it shut off in time, it will run away with you. It will keep running until it blows itself up. So that's what happened to Frank's skid loader. Frank tipped his skid loader over on its side, just a very light tip, and it cost him like 17 or 18,000 bucks for a new Caterpillar engine for that thing. Crazy. Trevor H says not 135 chickens, but 135 foot of fence. I got you, brother. Ted Butt says great feeling. I'm feeling better, man. Thank you so much. Starts running off its own oil. Yeah, Dean, that's what I hear. So anyway, Cousin G's okay. They got the telehandler rolled back over. The funny thing is, the hillside that Cousin G rolled the telehandler off of was the same hillside that he wanted me to drive the dump truck over around. And I was like, dude, I ain't driving that thing over there. And he's like, oh, it'll be all right. No, it won't. Sorry. Had a speech to do at school and wrote an inspirational speech about you. Thanks, man. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Something came out this week on YouTube. It's called the United States of YouTube, I think. And if you might have got an email or a notification about it. There's like a map out there now and of YouTubers in different areas. And I'm in North Carolina, and Meredith, this farm wife or that farm wife, I can't ever remember. I think it's this farm wife. She's on there, and another person's on there. Mike with Our Wyoming Life, he's on there. Again, a big shout out. I know what Mike's doing now. Mike Morgan is out there working, digging with his excavator. I guarantee you right now. So big shout out to Mike Morgan. Big shout out to Farm Off Fanatic. Good people, good stuff. Are you still working at the hospital? W Farm. I am not working at the hospital anymore. I went part-time for quite some time. We've been on YouTube. At the end of this month, it'll be 4 years. So when the income from the hospital met the income from YouTube, I was able to be full-time here on the farm. So that's how it rolled. So that was the deal. Me and my wife, we talked about it, and we said, well, if YouTube ends up being a substantial enough income, I would like to be here. And it takes full-time work. It takes a long a lot of work to do this stuff. So there is a nice comment right there that was held for review. Massimo, you have been blocked from the channel. Thank you. He said, you dumb. That's a smart thing to say, bud. Pete Jones says, it's really bugging me. I don't know what's really bugging you. What's really bugging you? Let's scroll back up through and see what's bugging Pete Jones. Pete, what is bugging you? Maybe somebody else could tell me, because I don't know what bug. Pete, tell us what's bugging you. Looks like a saw blade. What are we talking about here? What's everybody talking about? I has to laugh. Mike Morgan's video today. He wished he had swamp mats. Oh, he must have gotten he must have got some rain finally. Well, I think we should do a super clean giveaway. I mean, we do have an oil leak here, and we're gonna have to use some super clean to get it up. So I think we should do a super clean giveaway. So what model is the John Deere skid steer? Guys, first person to answer the question, what model skid steer, not year model, but what model is the John Deere skid steer? That will be, you'll get a super clean prize pack. And then I'll have to go clean the super clean oil spill up. It is, keep going, keep going. First one I see is the one that wins. By the way, not the first one you see, because your screen's different. And Petway Family Farmstead. It's a John Deere Model 250. Petway, you have won yourself a super clean prize pack. Go to StoneyRidgeFarmer.com and shoot me an email. Tell me what you want. Tell me you want a super clean prize pack. Awesome. Cool. 8065E. Well, we're way off there. It's a 250. It's an older 250. What you're hearing and what you're seeing right now is a 7.3 liter Chevrolet truck. I wish my friend Julian would stop texting me. It's a 7.3 liter Ford pickup truck. I guess, I don't know what he's had done to it, but it rolls black smoke. He rolls coal all the time out here in front of the house. It was loud. Well, guys, I want to thank you a whole lot. That's what's going on here on the farm today. I have been out working. I am drenched, covered in sweat before I go in and take a shower and then run to Tractor Supply and get the cows their little treat. I wanted to say hello to you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please pound the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider jumping in, subscribing. If you want to be a channel member, jump in, be a channel member. I'd love to have you. Thank you all so much. Thomas Robinson, $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, man. What the black decoration on the porch? What is it over your right shoulder? That thing? Ah, yeah. That is a big light. It is a 20,000 lumen light that we have here on the front of the house. So if I want to light up the front yard like Yankee Stadium, I can do that. So that's what that is. It's not decoration. It's an LED light. It's actually one of the lights. We had an extra light shop light, so I mounted it up right there. And sometimes I use it. If I need to light this area up right here and work on something, I can do it. That's what that is. It's not a saw blade. It's you're seeing the flutes to keep it cool. It's an aluminum light fixture. 20,000 lumen light. Awesome. Guys, thanks a lot. Pierce says he's right down the road and have a 48 acre farm in Guilford County. Learning a lot. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully all this virus stuff settles down. The world settles down a little bit. We get the shop built and we can have an open house here one day and have a farm day where folks can come and enjoy a little fellowship, shake hands again. We can actually touch, shake hands again. That would be nice. So, Emery, you need a giveaway. You're going to have to wait till next week, bro. Guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm vlog. Pound the like button. Let's see if we can get to 400 likes before we roll out of here. That would be awesome. 383. 3. Come on, 387. We can do it. You can do it. I promise it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt. Thanks, guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I've got more work to do. I've got 2 or 3 hours of daylight left. I got to get busy. Thank you. See you next time. Woo!